Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the vaunted Steelers defense that comes up with the big play here. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Steelers are hot. They improve to 6-0 with the win here. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is the Bills quarterback. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Bills improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the New York Giants. And this is Cam Scatterboot. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. The Giants get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. And on the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off and running from the Steel City. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
He takes it himself. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go now. 79.
Pass play now. It is cut left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Third down here, need 8 on play.
Brings up third and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got a man left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running it again with Gibson. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it inside the 25. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gibson! And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Let's need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
68.
Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And they're going to try to throw for it. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Throwing the out route complete. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. 30. He's to the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. 3rd and 4 coming up now. He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still sticking with the passing game. Called in left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, hawk.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19 target, 19 Cardinal, 18.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Intended for number 33. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will each pay there for the first time this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's caught left side by Harris. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now. They need 7. Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Steelers' offense headed out. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? Defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Let's go.
Now throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Throwing now off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
26-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's a throw. Complete out to the right. And the stop was made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll go play action. He brings it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action on first down. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Third down from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, maybe more interceptions.
And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. He's going to throw it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an out-run block. That brings up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Pickett. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for our Cowboys. First down. 1st and goal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, okay.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Plowing up the middle. Look ball, he's way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
70 line.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again to throw on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Teamwork. Almost. Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, the tone of this drive.
He's got it at the 6. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's getting...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Line up the design keeper. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody... so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar Knights.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. Lightning 18.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Go to the right side, is caught by Ferguson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Bison.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's Harris on the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after it.
It's caught left side by Harris. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
Air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Roll back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Shut up! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Motion.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Go! Go!
Goal to go. They're passing. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Setting up, second and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 7-yard line.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the third. The always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Point after, up and good from Bates. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before... Brought down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Pack the 60.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second down now, they need 7. Looking in the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. They go play action on first down. Fits it through the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Pickens, the motion man right. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. This one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On first down, they'll stop Gibson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Steelers set to punt it.
Results in a fourth down.
He's getting nothing on that exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cowboys about set to take over. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Takes the second down snap. Gets it to him on the screen. Keeps away from one. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from the 37. On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Setting up the running back screen. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Desperation time here. It is caught left side. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They've got a man in motion. Back to throw it. This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Cowboys losing by 7. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. We'll motion him out of the backfield. We'll look to throw it. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing now. That one connects. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. going to run the option to the short side. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. A give up the middle to Gibson. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing the out route complete. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set.
Where do my timeouts go?
Conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Those must have been injury timeouts. They must have been injury timeouts.
And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side...
That's okay. I shouldn't be in overtime anyway. That field goal barely missed. I should have lost this game.
After those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First throw of overtime. Real mistake, that's intercepted.
I can't believe the linebacker went right to my fucking route and stood there. I can't believe that just happened.
Wow. Stunned silence up here and stunned silence on that sideline, partner. I mean, a pick on the very first play of overtime. That one may have just decided this ball game.
Well, this offense now has to go out on that field and capitalize. It's got to pay off what the defense just did. It's called complementary football, Kate. Your defense goes out there and takes the ball away extraordinarily. And now the offense has got to find a way to finish this game off with points.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pass play on 1st and goal. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
They were going to win this game anyway. There wasn't a ton of bullshit till the very end, but I should have lost that game.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling I was going to struggle a little bit when only one guy was getting open. The other two guys were covered. That last play with the pick, I was getting held, but the receivers were getting held in the routes. Then the linebacker just ran back and stood where the route ended. That was actually, I thought it was a good play call. I just think the AI kind of BS me a little bit, but it's just fine. Whatever. I can't win them all. You know, I'm not that worried about it. I don't mind losing the game. I just didn't want to throw a pick to lose the game. I don't like throwing interceptions. Especially like that, when it's like, oh yeah, just hand it to the AI. Like, really, you're just gonna magically run to where all my routes ended. That's the only time I called that play all game. It's like I fucking cheesed that play. It's the only time I called it all game, and they just magically ran to all where the routes ended. Like, really. Anyway, see you guys.